Hi, I'm Bruce, and almost 2 years ago we began our homesteading journey. This week we settle in the new hens. The coop gets a major upgrade with an automatic door. We get sorting our compost and talk about composting loos. And I make a temporary run / the beginnings of our chicken tractor. If you're new here, why not click the subscribe button and become part of our ever-growing community.
My turn.
Remember when we dug over that whole area?
Hi guys, welcome to this week's vlog. So we've started this week with sorting our compost out. So this compost in here, this black crumbly soil, is, believe it or not, human manure. And I know some of you out there are familiar with compost toilets, but there'll also be a fair few of you out there that either are aware of them and think they're gross, or I've got no knowledge of them at all. And this is 18 months old, and we've kind of turned it. I've got like a 3-tier system, and we've been turning it, and this is the final stage, and it's come out, and it is literally unreal. Just black compost that you buy from your garden centre, and I don't know, I just find that pretty incredible. We've nearly filled, or at least half filled, a dumpy bag. I don't know how confident I am to use it on our vegetables this year. But anyway, yeah, I read a book called The Human Manure Handbook and became a bit of a compost obsessive.
Enthusiast, one might say.
Yeah, I became a compost enthusiast by the time I'd finished reading that book. And I'd highly recommend it to anybody that was curious about that kind of thing. So anyway, the next thing we need to do now we've emptied that bay is turn the next bay into that one, and then free up the third bay, and then we can start a whole new fresh pile. So let's go! So what's quite interesting in this pile that I'm turning, we did a bit of an experiment because we do get pretty high temperatures with this size of compost, and we put some of the compostable plastics in there, and as I kind of suspected, they obviously need to be really hot composted for, I guess, a fairly long period of time, because they haven't broken down. So some of them have broken down a little bit, but most of them have not broken down at all. Like, they look pretty much the same as when we put them in there, which is, I don't know, something to think about, I guess. You know, when you've been sold your compostable packaging, is it though? If you've got to heat it up, maybe even artificially, I don't know. But this stuff's looking good. Loads of worms in this, like loads of worms. And me and Annie were talking about when we did the polytunnel, and it's behind you now. That was covered in briars and brambles and all sorts of stuff. It was completely wild. And when we kind of got to soil level, it was barren. There was no worms in the soil at all. To the point where I was like, this is mad. Are we going to have to introduce some or something? And then with the mulch and the card and adding to the soil, they're abundant. They're everywhere. It's the whole classic, if you build it, they will come. But I love to see all these worms in the soil. Makes me feel great. Right, anyway, taking a break from the compost now, and thought we would try and sneak a little peek at our chickens. Maybe slightly amateur of me, but I hadn't kind of realised that I need to keep them in the coop for a few days just so that they know that that's home. So they're in there now, they've got their food and water, and they're sat on their perches the last time I checked them. They seem pretty happy. So yeah, see if I can introduce you to the girls. Oh look, there's some on the higher up perches though, look. You girls.
Oh, so cute.
How you getting on?
The mega one's adorable.
So anyway, today I am going to make a roofed, just a little run. Maybe I could use it later on to make a chicken tractor out of it, but just so I think tomorrow I'll open the door so they can actually come outside. And I'll leave them like that for a few days, and then they can be free range. Ages ago, Rory gave me like a random box of things, and whenever I'm like, oh, I don't have any of said particular thing, this time, staples. Thanks, Rory. Come on then. Let's have a quick check on them, make sure that they're all good.
Imagine if there was a fox in there. Aww.
There they are. Right, that's on the front of the coop now, so I just need to make a little bit to block off the bottom of the coop, but they should be able to come out in the morning and explore the outside a bit. But they seem nice and happy and settled, they don't seem stressed out or anything. Really happy to have them. Feel like it's bringing back kind of childhood memories of hanging around with my friend Ben, and he always had chickens when we were growing up, and I feel like now the homestead is complete. I can't actually believe it's taken us this long to get some hens. Anyway, I'm going to go in and get some food, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. So, the way this works is, chicken walks along, stands on here, ka-dunk, eats the food, having a happy time, and then, when it's finished, pops off and it shuts the lid, which means no rats can get in there and no magpies can be getting there eating either. Isn't that great?
And it got
It's a kid's handbag. It's got a little egg purse attached to it. Right, let's go and let these chickens out. Right, you can. Both do it then.
Yeah, it's
family. Right.
Just trying to establish the pecking order around here.
Right, there we go. That's our little release.
This chicken coop officially.
One! Officially open!
So kind of to be expected. They didn't come running out all excited. They're still staying in their coop, but I'm taking that as a positive sign. They must really like it in there. So we're going to give them a bit of space. We'll come and check them in a couple of hours and see if they're out and about. So I've been busy doing a few bits and pieces and I haven't taken you with me today. But we're at the end of the day and I'm just about to put the chickens away. But they have just kept themselves in there all day. They've not come out once. But I got a delivery this lunchtime and I think it might be our automatic chicken coop door. So this will be the last time that I'm putting them away by screwing the door shut. How you doing, girls? You good? Yeah, living the dream.
He's got feathery feet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was telling Mum.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Cool, isn't it?
Wednesday. I'll get it.
We'll jump and we'll go on the trampoline. Well, they all seem happy in there. We'll have to see. Maybe tomorrow they'll feel brave enough to venture outside. Right, so one of the few benefits of having a YouTube channel, it's definitely not going to make you rich very quick, but I did reach out and ask Vivor if they would send me one of their electric hen house doors, and they said yes. So that saved me a few quid, and I'm just going to open it now and get it fitted. The hens are still staying in the coop. They seem to like it in there, and everything I've read and spoken to people with hens have said, give them time, let them get used to it, and we'll be chasing them around the yard in no time. So yeah, looks fairly cool anyway. And I got the measurements of this door beforehand to make sure that hopefully this will just be a straightforward fit. But it's programmable, so you can program it to open and close at particular times, and you can also have it so that it is sunlight reactive. So sun comes up, it goes up, and then sun goes down and it shuts, so they'll be locked away for the night. So yeah, let's get the chicken door fitted. That door is awesome, really easy to program, and I'll whack a link in the description below if you want to get yourself one of those, fellow hen owners. I think it's going to save an awful lot of work, and they're super easy to fit. She's coming out. She's coming out now.
She did it.
She's out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
She's like, so this is what it is.
So this one apparently is called Alice and is one of the Leghorns. We got these as a bit of an experiment. because apparently their feed to egg ratio is really low, and they're supposedly good foragers as well, but we'll have to let you know in the long term. Come on girls, not that bad. Right, all 6 of them are out today, which I'm happy about. They definitely seem to spend more time in the coop than out of the coop, so those of you that have got hens can let me know if that's normal for this amount of time. We've had them just under a week. Anyway, I'm out of time this week, so if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, it would be great if you could subscribe and leave me a comment down below just for the old algorithm. And I will catch you guys next week, when I'm not sure what I'll be doing just yet, so you'll have to tune in and find out. Goodbye!